of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Hello, everybody. Hello and good morning, good afternoon, guten Abend to all of your listeners. And we once again welcome you to INCRadio Central Europe Satellite Studio. It's great to have all of you here, including our panelists, my co-host this evening, and to all our viewers and listeners, also our viewers and listeners who are on our YouTube live chat at the moment. Time check here now. It is currently 7:01 p.m. Central European time, and that is 1 a.m. in the Philippines. So to all the early birds that are listening to us now in the Philippines, a very warm welcome to you all. I am Sister Wency Flynn from the local congregation of Amsterdam here in the Netherlands, still the district of Central Europe. And without further ado, I would like to also introduce my lovely co-host this evening to Sister Alessandra.
Hello and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our dear viewers and listeners here on INCRadio Central Europe Satellite Studio. My name is Sister Alessandra, and I'm one of your hosts for today. And of course, for tonight's broadcast, we invited a few brethren, and let's start introducing them. Sister Melissa, good evening po.
Magandang gabi po. Hello po. Sister Melissa po from Hamburg.
Thank you so much po, Sister Melissa, for being here tonight. But we also have Brother RJ from Frankfurt. Hello po.
Please kindly unmute your mic, Brother RJ. Would love to meet you and hear your voice.
Hello po. I'm RJ. I'm coming from the local of Frankfurt. And yeah.
And last but not least, we have Brother Scott with us tonight. Hello po, Scott.
Hello from Rotterdam, the Netherlands. Goedemorgen, goedemiddag, goedenavond. Good day to everyone. Thank you for having us, and we hope that you will gain knowledge and wisdom today.
Thank you so much for taking your time, everyone, to join us here on INCRadio Central Europe tonight. Now, to jumpstart the broadcast, we'll have some fun with an icebreaker game. And tonight, we will play a trivia game. Can we ask Kuya Tech to please show us the slides, please? Yes, it's about all about winter and wellness. Of course, to our dear viewers and listeners, feel free to join us as well in this fun game. Just type your answers in the live chat below. So, Kuya Tech, can you show us the first question, please? True or false? Vitamin C can cure a cold. Okay, Brother Scott says yes. Sister Melissa also says yes. Brother RJ, how about you?
Right po.
Right. Okay, Sister Wency, also right?
I think everyone's right. So I'll go with the majority of our panelists and our guests this evening and say it's true.
Okay, Kuya Tech, can you please show us if it's true or false? Oh, it's false. It can help support immunity, but doesn't cure cold. Okay, now we learned something new today. The next question for Kuya Tech. Oh, I can't read it. Sister Wency, can you read that?
We'll try to read it. So our question is, which of these is a good immune boosting food? Is it blueberries, potatoes, or chocolate? So, which of these is a good immune boosting food? Blueberries, chocolate, or potatoes? So, thinking about healthy, I'm gonna rule out chocolate. So we have two, I think. So which one is the healthiest out of potato, blueberries, or chocolate? Sister Melissa, what do you think po?
Blueberries po.
Blueberries. Brother Scott, do you agree?
Oh yes, sister, definitely.
Okay, Brother RJ, yes, or do you think potatoes or chocolate are more healthier or more immune boosting?
I agree also to the blueberry spot.
Sister Alessandra is also nodding her head. So Kuya Tech is the answer blueberries. And the answer is Kuya Tech. Kuya Tech. But I think from what the options were, I think blueberries is also the answer. But we'll wait for the answer. Yes, blueberries is the answer. So yes, blueberries is a good immune boosting food rather than potatoes or chocolate. And our next question, Kuya Tech. So it's another true or false. Washing your hands with soap and water is one of the best ways to prevent colds. Do we think that is true or false? Brother Scott, what do you think? Is it a true is it true that hand washing with water and soap is the best way to prevent colds?
Well, the famous answer would be it depends what kind of soap.
And, but is true or false,
Not
Brother
just
Scott?
oh, I know. Okay, okay. True.
True. Sister Melissa,
Same po. True po.
I think true as well. And Brother RJ, they also think it's true.
I think yes, but
Okay, we all think it's yes. Sister Alessandra, how about you? Do you think it was a true or false sentence?
Well, since the majority here and as well in the live chat say it's true, I guess it's true. Kuya Tech, can you please show us if it's true or false? It's true. Okay, very good po to everyone. The next question po, Kuya Tech. What type of tea is known for its immune supporting properties? Peppermint, green tea, or black tea? Okay, let's start with Brother RJ. What do you think?
so I have to read again the questions again, Paul. What time of tea is the immune system support? It's like peppermint tea pot.
Okay, peppermint tea. Sister Melissa, how about you? What do you think po?
I would say peppermint tea at green tea po. Pwede po ba dalawang sagot?
but, but I think so po. Pwede naman pong dalawa. I think two answers would also be okay. Sister, Brother Scott, how about you po? What do you think?
Well, although we know that tea is very healthy and there's a lot of antioxidants, but I would say peppermint tea is the specific answer because there needs to be some kind of calmness whenever. Well, I don't know. I would say just peppermint.
Okay, podcast Scott also says peppermint tea. And in the live chat, actually, most of the brethren say it's B, it's green tea. How about you, Sister Atuansi? What do you think?
I was gonna go doing the same explanation that Brother Scott was saying a while ago that we know tea has rich in antioxidant. But my answer was gonna be green tea as well as the viewers and listeners in the live chat. So my answer is green tea. But is that the answer?
How about we ask Kuya Tech? It's green tea. Okay. So the majority in the live chat actually are correct. Congrats. Po. And I think that is the last question that we have. I hope all of you enjoyed, and thank you so much for participating in our short icebreaker game. Now, for today's topic, we're diving into a very interesting topic that affects us all as the temperatures start to drop. So, staying healthy in the cold season, whether it's the winter chilly embrace or the rainy days of falls, this time of year can put a strain on our bodies and as well as our minds. That's why in our topic for today, we will discuss with you practical tips, insights, and of course, give you motivation to help you navigate through the cold months while also keeping your health in check. And my first question to Brother RJ would be, what has been your personal experience with staying healthy during the colder months?
So I will say like regular movement. If you want to get through the winter fit, you should give your body rest, some exercises and good nutrition, and like rest included relaxation with with some long night sleeps, and as a little immune weakening stress for possible. Also, it's like fresh fruits instead of tablets, because the fruits are giving you a lot of vitamin C's, which is giving your body some energy again to not to be weak. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you so much for Brother RJ. Those are very helpful tips already. How about you, po, Sister Melissa? What is your personal experience with staying healthy during colder seasons?
Kami po, sa 'pag malamig po marami pong gulay talaga, prutas ang pagkain namin. Tsaka siyempre, napakaimportante po sa'min yung nasa labas po lagi yung mga bata para nang sanay po sila sa malamig na, season po.
That's right, but Sister Melissa, as Brother RG has also mentioned, that it is important that we go outside, we do stretches, jogging, or for Sister Melissa and her kids to be outside, especially now that we only get a couple days a week that we have really nice weather when the sun is out, that we take those opportunities to go outside and do some and get some fresh air. So those are very, very good tips already that we are getting, Sister Alessandra. So the next question would be, can you share a time with us that you had a flu or a cold in the winter? We start with Brother RJ.
It's hard because it's been a long time that I was really sick, because I am taking care of myself, that I'm not to be sick, so I can still attend attend the worship service, and also include to to attend my duty as a choir boy, because it's so important for me also, even when I'm sick, to follow my duty as a choir boy.
That's very right, po. Thank you so much, po, Brother RJ, for that. And it's very good to hear that you have not been sick for a very long time. How about you, po, Sister Melissa? Can you share a time when you caught a cold or flu in the winter and what you learned from that experience?
Kami po, we can't really prevent, to not get sick kasi po siyempre nag-aaral po yung mga bata and, it's almost the whole winter po nagkakasakit kami. But, talagang, inaayos po namin yung pagkain ng mga bata at, siyempre nagre-rest po. Pero mostly po talaga, um, pinu namin yung immune system nila na lagi silang nasa labas. Lagi silang sanay sa malamig na weather po talaga. So other than that naman po, nagbibigay din po ako ng konting supplements. Dagdag lang po siguro sa pagkain. Lalo na po sa winter, kulang na kulang po tayo sa vitamin D po. So, yun lang po ang dinadagdag ko sa kanila.
Yes, those are. I can also relate to that, Sister Melissa. Now that although we are eating healthier, we eat vegetables and fruits, with the weather and the darker and colder months ahead, we also need some supplements, vitamins, to also boost our immune system. As we have learned today, that vitamin C doesn't cure colds, but they do boost our immune systems to be able to fight the cold and flu. And of course, we also learned that washing our hands with water and soap, especially for Sister Melissa with the kids always going to school. It cannot be helped that they pick up something from school as well as us adults. It's also a good hygiene practice to always be washing your hands with soap and with water. And I'm learning a lot of things today, Sister Alessandra, Brother RJ, and Sister Melissa, from our discussion. And it is very, very, very timely indeed. So now my favorite question is coming up. My question is, what is your go-to recipes or meals that you prepare during the cold season to boost your immunity? We'll start with Sister Melissa.
Well, kami po madalas po talaga kaming may bulalo at saka sinigang. Kasi sa mga meal po na yun, marami pong kahit anong gulay ilagay niyo, parang perfect po talaga. Talagang soup base po and then put every vegetable in it, parang okay po lahat.
And just to follow up on that, Sister Melissa, with your soup-based meals, what are the usual vegetables that you add to your sinigang or your bulalo? So, for our non-Filipino viewers or listeners, or if you haven't tried, so bulalo, it's a beef based soup with which usually is like the calf of a cow, not the small cow, but a part of a cow with the bones and a little bit of meat, and that's boiled for hours until you have a really nice broth. And then, of course, the sinigang is the sour base soup that we have in the Philippines as well. So back to the question that I asked a while ago: what are the usual vegetables that you add, and how do you get your kids as well, Sister Melissa, to have those fruits and the vegetables for the winter?
Kasi hindi ko po sinusunod yung tunay na recipe. So I use vegetable na talagang mabibili ko. So naglalagay po ako ng spinach, naglalagay ako ng broccoli, cauliflower. So kung ano po yung talagang mabibili ko. Hindi ko po sinusunod yung recipe na usually cabbage po, mais, mga ganun. Parang kung ano po talagang maano ko, ilalagay ko lang po. Kahit hindi ko nga po masabi kung bulalo pa ho yun eh. Pero kasi favorite po ng anak ko, kagaya ng isang anak ko gusto po niya yung carrots, yung isa po broccoli. So I put everything what they want para lang po makain nila.
That's great to hear, Sister Melissa, that your kids do have their favorite vegetables as well. And of course, with the soup base for the winter is very good indeed. How about you, Brother RJ? What is your go-to recipe for the winter months?
I agree also to the answer what Sister Melissa already said, but at the most also I prepare also like in this case like ginger tea with some lemon and honey, or some soup with noodles, what Melissa already said, Paul, and fruits, lemons, and apples and kiwis, because of this each has another vitamins inside which gives you some energy for your body, Paul.
That's another great tip. Thank you so much, Brother RJ, for that. Okay, I think I have to implement all these tips now to stay healthy during the cold season. And actually, there are also a lot of comments in our live chat. I have a comment from Sister Edna Estabilo. She says, always keep hydrated, eat fruits and veggies rich in vitamin C, and get enough sleep. Hashtag Zurich South and Zurich Cluster. And another comment po from Brother Agapito Celetaria. He said, we need to eat spicy food like Bicol Express if you get cold. Thank you so much. There's another recipe that we can do the next time we get a cold. Thank you so much po for your comments. Now we talked about different ways to stay healthy during the cold, and also different kinds of food that we can eat. But what are some other effective strategies to prevent colds and flu or the flu during the winter, Sister Melissa?
Bilang ina, siyempre ako po, gusto ko pong, from the start pa lang, sanay na po yung mga batang, sa malamig na weather. So kaya, pinanganak pa lang po sila, talagang sa labas ko po sila tinutulog, binabalot po sila ng, makapal na damit, tapos pinatutulog ko po sila sa baggy nila kahit -degree po at, sobrang lamig at sobrang umuulan. Talagang dun po sila daytime natutulog sa labas. Siyempre daytime lang po, Um, so since birth hanggang ngayon, nasanay na po sila sa lamig na gano'n. Parang sa'kin yun po ang, maaano ko sa kanila na hindi na po sila gaanong magkasakit.
Yes, that's also a great tip as well, Sister Melissa, especially since you have kids as well. So, to our viewers and listeners who also have kids, what Sister Melissa has been talking about is also very, very beneficial and a very good tip for us to take in and try to incorporate in our routine in our lives as well, especially during this season. How about your brother RJ? Any other strategies to keep yourself from cold and flu during the winter months?
Yes, po. It's like maybe like daily exercises like yoga, short workouts to keep your body and mind active, or social contacts with regular meetings or video calls with your family, friends, to strengthen a sense community. Hobbies or creative activities make time for reading, painting, or other relaxing activities that brings you to joy. Yes, and actually, it's maybe vitamin D supplementation, taking vitamin D to increase energy levels, especially where there is a lack of light bulb. But vitamin D supplementation, it's only like if you need it also when you're not reading the vitamins high level, so you can take some supplementation po.
So I totally agree with that, Brother RJ. Aside from taking in healthy foods or supplements to boost our immune system, our health, we also have to think about our mental well-being. So by doing that, by doing the things that Brother RJ mentioned, doing regular movement, exercise, or even just spending time with your family, or simply doing something that makes you happy can be a very helpful way to prevent cold or the flu during the winter. Thank you so much for that, Brother RJ. You have mentioned a while ago that movement is very important for you, Brother RJ. Sister Melissa, how do you maintain your mental well-being during the colder and darker months?
Sa'min po sa buong pamilya po namin ang pinakaimportante po ay yung worship service po talaga para ng tuloy-tuloy po yung mental well-being po namin. Yun po yung hinahanap-hanap namin, yung midweek worship service at Sundays or worship service. So pag meron pong minsan na dumadating na time na parang may 2 araw pa bago worship service, talagang yun po yung continuously kami na nananalangin ng nananalangin full time, parang para lang po makarating sa okay, in 2 days or in 1 day worship service na po. Yun lang po ang talagang kailangan namin. Talagang nakakatulong sa amin.
That's very true. But Sister Melissa, as members of the Church of Christ, is that as apart from what Brother RD has already mentioned, with keeping those connection, doing things that makes us happy, with maybe it's activities that you like to do inside, and also keeping those connections with family and friends are very important, as well as our worship services where we are able to know we pray to God for what we need. And of course, with the colder months, yes, we're not getting as much sunlight and we're not as active, but we also should remember that we and the pandemic has also taught us that we need to keep those connections with our family where they are far away, especially if your family are here in the northern hemisphere and also going through winter, is that to also talk to them, ask them how they are they sick. Then if they are sick, then we can maybe share some of our go-to recipes, and drink lots of fluid, drink lots of teas. So those are very important indeed for our mental and well-being, as we have been talking about as well. So the last question that we want to ask to Brother RJ and Sister Melissa now is, looking ahead to this winter, what specific health goals or intentions have you set for yourselves? Let's start with Sister Melissa.
Well, I think it's not just this winter, but kontento naman po kami. So parang we're blessed na healthy po kami. Pero syempre sa'kin personally po, yung bilang babae sana po pumayat. Pero, other than that, wala naman na po akong kumbaga hihilingin pa. Basta healthy lang po kami maka-attend ng worship service. Talagang sobrang kontento na po kami.
How about you, Brother RJ?
Like, I will say it's like a regular sleep routine. So getting used to a fixed sleep rhythm in order to be well rested. So I will do that the most time, like 2 hours before I go to sleep. I gotta take a little bit short walk outside to fix my sleep rhythm and to be well rested every night. Or healthy diet, focus on warm or nutrient defense foods to support the immune system. Daily exercise outside, spend time in the fresh air every day, even when it's cold. It's like when you like do 10 or 20 minutes workouts, that's also enough for your body to rest at the night and get sleep as well. So, and the last, I will say, how you can say that? Oh, it's so hard to explain. But so I think it's calculative, positive thoughts. So maybe like focus on gratitude and positivity to lift your mood. But
Those are very great tips, Brother RJ, is to have that positive outlook, and to have those positive thoughts, especially in the darker months, as we have been discussing, and to be able to have our family, ourselves, have healthy bodies. We are indeed blessed. And as members of the Church of Christ, we indeed need to keep our bodies healthy so that we are able to always attend our worship services wherever we go and whatever we do in our lives. That is one of the most important things as well. Here in INCRadio Central Europe, all the tips that we got from Brother RG and Sister Melissa are also great tips to keep our health in check, especially in the colder months ahead. So now I'd like to also read some of the great tips that we have been getting from our YouTube live chat. So first up is from Brother Mark Igban, who said it's a great timing for the topic with the colder weather. Hashtag Heidelberg, hashtag Kaiserslautern, hashtag Stuttgart. And from Sister Lisette Agustin is that we have to make sure that when we work out, that we also get enough rest as well. From Sister Kanjin Libunao is ginger tea plus honey. Always help. Is always helpful during the cold season. Another one is that from Sister Linda Calvella is that they don't set the heater too hot. So when they go outside, they don't get a cold shock. So that's hashtag Berlin Meissen. Another one from where is it? Another one from Sister Elizabeth de Guzman Areliaga is to serve chicken or beef soup on the table. Maasim na sinigang with vegetables is the best. Hashtag Dortmund. From Edna Estabilia is exercise is one of the best healthy habits recommended by many professionals, even if only for 15 minutes a day will keep us strong and healthy during the winter. So hashtag Zurich South, hashtag Zurich Clusters. I still have two more, Paul. So from another one from Sister Linda Calvella is that getting fresh air through walking, even in cold weather and warmly dressed, is very healthy. From hashtag Berlin Meissen. And last one from Brother Mark Igban is we should take care of one another. Hashtag Heidelberg. So those are very, very good tips indeed, that during the colder months, we are here to support each other. We keep that communication and we strengthen each other by, even if it's just a simple phone call to say, how are you? And also to keep in touch with each other, and also with INCRadio Central Europe to share it with your friends so they can also take in this great tips. So once again, we'd like to thank Sister Melissa and Brother RJ for those wonderful tips that they have given us this evening. But for now, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we have more on our show. We'll be right back.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
To our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo B. Manalo, we, the ministers, ministerial workers, and our families, we thank our Lord God for such a loving and caring administration, and also for adding another year to your life, po. And so we greet you, po. Happy birthday! We love you very much, po.
Brother Eduardo B. Manalo, from all the ministers, workers, we greet you po. Happy birthday po! We love you po!
Welcome back, everyone, and you're still listening to INCRadio Central Europe Satellite Studio. So before we went on the break, we were discussing all of the tips and tricks and strategies on how to be healthy, to be away from cold and flu during this winter cold months here in Central Europe, as well as the rest of the Northern Hemisphere. But now, Sister Alessandra, what do we have on our show?
In our next segment, we will get to know, learn more about the German language in our German is Fun, Deutsch macht Spaß, in which our dear sister Malu will teach us new words and phrases of Deutsch. So lean back and relax, and most importantly, have fun. Viel Spaß!
German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. Hello everyone. Hallo, wie geht's euch? Welcome to German is Fun. Willkommen zu Deutsch macht Spaß. I'm Sister Malu Francisco inviting you to another fun session of basic German. German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. Today we'll practice describing pictures and video clips in German. We'll learn to ask and answer where a picture or a video clip was taken. Today we have a sister from the local of Munich in southern Germany, Sister Ali Martinez. Welcome to German is Fun, sister. Sister Ali, here's a picture of a port. What do you think, Sister Ali? Where is that? Or where is this? Was denkst du? Wo ist das? Was denkst du? Wo ist das?
Ich denke, das ist in Deutschland. Ich denke, das ist in Deutschland.
Oh, du denkst, das ist in Deutschland. Correct, perfect. Das ist in Deutschland. Sister Alice says, ich denke, das ist in Deutschland. I think this is in Germany. What about this video clip? Here you can see an old town in one of the countries in Europe. Was denkst du, Sister Ali? Wo ist das?
Ich denke, das ist in Luxemburg.
Sehr gut, das ist richtig. Das ist in Luxemburg. Sister Ali thinks it is in Luxembourg. Sister Ali denkt, das ist in Luxemburg. She says,
Ich denke, das ist in Luxemburg.
let's say it together. Ich denke, das ist in Luxemburg. More visuals. Here you can see a windmill and then a river. Was denkst du? Wo ist das? Ja, was denkst du? Wo ist das?
Ich denke, das ist in den Niederlanden. Ich denke, das ist in den Niederlanden.
Das ist richtig. I think it is in the Netherlands. Ich denke, das ist in den Niederlanden. Ich denke, das ist in den Niederlanden. And now here's another video clip. Oh, you see the Alps. What do you think? Where is that? And how do you ask in German? Was denkst du? Wo ist das? Ask your child, ask your mother or your father or a friend. You ask, was denkst du? Wo ist das?
Ich denke, das ist in der Schweiz. Ich denke, das ist in der Schweiz. Ich denke, das ist in der Schweiz.
Ich denke, das ist in der Schweiz. Switzerland. I think that is in Switzerland. Ich denke, das ist in der Schweiz. Ich denke, das ist in der Schweiz. German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. Vielen Dank, Schwester Ali, for deine Hilfe. Thank you very much. German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. This has been today's episode of German is fun, Deutsch macht Spaß. I'm Sister Malou Francisco saying thank you very much for joining us. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Till next time, bis zum nächsten Mal. Stay safe, bleib gesund. Tschüss. German is fun, Deutsch macht Spaß.
Vielen Dank, Schwester Malu, for teaching us new words and phrases in German oder auf Deutsch. And to our dear viewers and listeners, if you're interested in learning more German vocabulary, you can search on YouTube INCRadio DZEM German is Fun, and there you can rewatch all the German is Fun episodes. Now, coming up next, Sister Wency, what do we have?
So up next on our show this evening is our CFO in action. So our CFO. Yes, so our CFO in action here in INCRadio Central Europe is all about the activities that we've held in our district. For that, we have Brother Scott Agustin to tell us more. Brother Scott.
Hello, good evening, good day, good morning to everyone, and we welcome you to this part of the INC Radio. So the activities that we had this week is the CWS or Children's Worship Service baking tutorial by the brethren there in the local congregation of Bonn, Germany. As we could see, yes, we are staying healthy, but of course, baking healthy can also help us stay healthy. Okay, everything in moderation, as they say. And once again, we thank the brethren in uniting in activities like this. It is very important to participate in activities like this because this is how we continue not only to see each other but to support each other, especially in this times or trying times. Okay, and we can see the talent of our brethren there in the local congregation of Bonn, Germany. And also, don't forget our brethren from the media team, the media department. There was a seminar. Okay, this seminar was about the dementia and Alzheimer. It is very important, especially to be aware of this. And we all know that it is but normal for many or some who will have this kind of a illness or have this kind of a uh, adaptation to their physical body, but to be knowledgeable on how to react to it. Granting we have had loved ones, we have had relatives, we can continue to help them and support them. And that's why activities like this will continue to help us to be alert. So earlier, we saw the local congregation of Frankfurt City. After that was the local congregation of Bonn, Germany. And here are our brethren there in the local congregation of Berlin, Germany also. And we also would like to remind our married brethren who are in the Bookload organization that this coming week there will be a presentation prepared for all of us. And it is very important for us to attend activities like that. And in our cluster or whatever congregation that we are in, if you are in the country of Germany or here in the Netherlands, let us support activities in Christian family organizations that not only as what we the topic tonight is about being healthy, but we may continue to support each other spiritually as brothers and sisters inside the Church of Christ. Sister Vinci, Sister Alessandra.
Thank you for that, Brother Scott. Yes, as Brother Scott has mentioned, may we be all inspired to always be eager in attending said activities, especially launched by the church administration. So thank you for that, Brother Scott. We look forward to see more photos of brethren from different activities here in our district. And as part of said activities is always our viewers and our listeners who are always tuned in on our show every week. So now we look for the top 3 clusters for this week.
Third place, Heidelberg Cluster. Second place, Zurich Cluster. First place, Berlin Cluster.
Congratulations to all of our winners for last week's challenge. Continue sharing your comments in the YouTube live chat with the hashtag of your cluster or your locale for you to have the chance to win this week's cluster challenge. Now, looking at the time at Wensi, I think it's shout out time. Let's start with Sister Melissa. Who do you want to shout out po?
Ayoko po kasi sana ng marami kasi baka may makalimutan ako kaya, sa ano ko na lang po yung taga-Pilipinas, yung asawa po ng kapatid ko si kay Michelangelo po. Shoutout po sa kanya. At siyempre po sa asawa ko. Other than that, yung buong local po ng Hamburg.
Ayun, shout out po to everyone. Thank you so much po, Sister Melissa. Brother RJ, who do you want to shout out po?
I will shout out every local of Central Europe because there's a lot. I don't want to attend or choose any local, so I want to say greetings to every local po.
Okay, shout out po to everyone. Thank you so much, Brother RJ. Brother Scott, who do you want to shout out po?
I would like to shout out to the brethren here in the Netherlands, together with my family here, my wife and my children, and to the brethren in the Ecclesiastical District of Central Europe, and to our district ministers, assistant district ministers, and minister workers, and to the church administration.
Thank you so much. Shout out po to everyone. Sister Wensi, Ate Wensi, who do you want to shout out po?
People, I'd like to give a shout out to the brethren in the local congregation of Amsterdam here in the Netherlands, as well as to the brethren in the local congregation of INCRadio in the district of New Zealand South, and also to the district of New Zealand North. We do hope that you are also able to watch us here in INCRadio Central Europe, and we'll see you soon, po.
Thank you so much, Atuensi. Now, before I give my shout out, I want to say happy birthday to our brother Zeth Apuya from the local of Berlin. He's celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday, po. Of course, I want to shout out all the ones who are actively commenting in the live chat. I see Sister Irene Juliet Calvelo, shout out po, Brother Agapito Celetaria, Sister Jam Uligan, Sister Annalyn Luman, Bruder Gert Luman, hello po, Brother Mario Calvelo, Sister Rhea Lorraine, Sister Ina Reynoso po, and also shout out po to Venusa Lorenzo po. Shout out po to everyone. I cannot name you all. There's so many comments. And I want to shout out, of course, and thank our panel for joining us tonight, Brother RJ and Sister Melissa and Brother Scott. Shout out to all our viewers and listeners for watching tonight's broadcast. We also want to thank our district CFO advisor, Brother Scott Agustin, and thank you to our assistant district minister, Brother Jason Dulalas, and our district minister, Brother Joel Catalan po. I also want to thank our CFO coordinator and CEBSI president, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo. And last but not least, thank you to the church administration and our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Once again, we thank you for watching INCRadio Central Europe. See you next time.